Hi friends, I thought I'd share with you a little project that I've been working on. It's so pitifully easy, I'm almost embarrassed to make a video about it. But you may have these things lying around and you may decide to give it a try as well. And that's these tassels for my junk journals. So let's get started. You will need, and if you have them, clothespins. Now these I think are vintage clothespins, which I found the best to use. If you have some of these, I say vintage, I don't even know from what year they're from or anything. They may still sell them like this, but I have a little bit of a stash of them. So you'll need clothespins. You only need one for each tassel. As well, you will need some fabric strips. Now this is just a thin fabric that I've used. It's similar to what I've used here, and a little bit of coffee dyed muslin. It's just scraps, really. And I make two piles of them, about 15 inches long. You want them to hang a little lower than your clothespin. Clothespins are about 5 inches. So, really, any length, any thickness, it's all up to you. And then I have two other strips that I cut thinly because I'm going to use these. Excuse me, I have some hanging threads. I'm going to use these to tie these bundles together, or not together. I'm going to tie each bundle separately. So let's get started. So I'm going to take that thinnest piece of fabric and I'm going to put it roughly in the middle of one of my bundles. And I'm going to tie it off in a knot and try really hard not to break it because it is a thinner piece of fabric. And as you can see, it's a little uneven, but we can give it a little bit of a haircut as well. We can take off these little straggly threads. Some of them I like to keep there, but for the most part, I do take them off. So now we're going to do the same thing with the other bundle of fabric strips. So now I've got my two bundles of fabric strips, and as you can see, they're quite uneven. They can stay that way. It all depends on the look that you're going for. I'm going to give mine just a little bit of a haircut. So I've trimmed the bottom of them, as you can see, and I may even trim it a little more once I get it on the clothespin. Now we'll take one of the clothespins and right at I call it the neck of the clothespin. So right under the top part of the clothespin, you are going to take the bundle, and with that excess fabric that you have where you've tied the bundle into a knot, you want to take that piece and you want to tie that to the top of like I said, the neck of the bundle, or the neck of the clothespin. And you can even leave it there because, the fabric there, because it's just going to blend in with the rest of the fabric strips. Now where you've tied that off, you'll have that knot in front of you, and you'll have the fabric strips down the other side. So now you want to take the second bundle and you want to put it on the side where the knot is, and you want to bring this around and tie it to the other side in the same way. And now you just want to fluff it all around, and you have your clothespin tassel. And again, you can make it your strips thick or thin. You can have a whole lot going on here. You can use ribbon, you can use lace. I like to do a lot of things on the cheap, so I just take what I have. And I haven't altered the clothespin at all. So if I decide that I want to do something else with it, I can. And look how cool they are. And I did give it another little trim here. As you can see, I have some fabric things, but look how nicely that they will hang here, because you just want to clip it. See, I have one that I had already made, and you just want to take it and use the use the clothespin. You want to maybe pull that up and shake it out. You can have some on one side, some on the other side of a page. You can hold a page. You can, you know, bring it to the corner and kind of hang it over the edge of your journal. And this one I gave sort of a, I love this one. This one I used a lot of other fabrics to do it. It kind of has a boho kind of look. And I thought that one came out really well. And again, it kind of reminds me of a lady's scarf in a way. Actually, scarves would be really nice to cut up and use for this. I'll have to try that sometime. But anyway, I thought that they were fun. I try to hang this. I thought it makes a nice, you know, the clothespin itself makes a nice little hanger for it. Let me see if I can do that right on the corner of this journal here. Actually, it's not going to do that. I'm not right dead in the center. So I'm not going to fool with it. That's about as close as I can get to the corner, and I'm going to leave it like that. And I hope you give it a try. Thank you so much. Again, a nice, simple little project if you have the supplies, and have fun with it. And as always, thank you so much for viewing.